Hi everyone! Thanks so much for watching. In today's video, I have some new makeup products that I'm going to use today. So get ready with me. I have actually quite a few products here I don't think I've ever filmed myself using. Some of them are newer than others. The one that is probably the newest and I'm the most excited about is this cream blush from Bite Beauty. But I also have the Velour tubing mascara and a Mercier highlighter. So, plus a whole bunch of other things that I don't think I've filmed with before. So let's get ready together. Good morning. It's pretty early here when I'm filming. So I've got my coffee. So let's go in with some primers first. This one I have had for a couple of months, but I don't think I've ever used it on camera. This is the FARSÁLI Unicorn Essence. It's a mini. I know I am like 3 years behind on the trend of using this, but as I said in my makeup tag video, I'm not great at keeping, oh, nothing's coming out. Let's try again. I'm not great with keeping up with trends. Pretty delayed with them. So that's the product there. I have used this just a couple of times, really. It's very pretty. I definitely see why, you know, it was so popular there for a while. It does have a light kind of candy scent, and I think it does give a nice dewiness to the skin. It sort of just sinks right in. I don't really feel it right now. And I just sort of kept that on the perimeter of my face. Okay, and then on my T-zone, I know I have used this before, but this is pretty new to me. This is the Tarte, the Timeless Smoothing Primer, and it's like a putty type texture, very spongy in there. I really like this. This is the mini size, and I feel like that's gonna last just for years for me. Like, you just need so little of this product, but I do feel like it does really smooth and diminish the look of my pores. So I am using this almost every day. Actually, I really, really like that. Okay, and then for foundation, I'm gonna go in with this IT CC cream. I have had this quite a few months. I think I got this maybe middle of last year actually, but I'm not reaching for it. So I wanna use it, see how it does. This is the Illumination version. So they do have a regular version, which I have and love. And then they have a matte version, and this is the Illumination version. I have it in fair. And again, I'm just not reaching for it. So I thought, let's use it today. Just gonna dot it around. It seems to me the last few times I've used this that I kind of feel like it is illuminating, but it's maybe not as much coverage as the original. So that's got that product on. I feel like it's not as much coverage as the original CC cream that I love. It's definitely more dewy though. The other one I do find slightly mattifying. Okay, and then for concealer, I'm gonna go in with this one because I can't put it down and stop using it. This is the Ordinary's concealer. I have it in the shade 1.2N, and I am almost completely out of this product, but I love it. I will absolutely repurchase. It's very, very thick. And you could definitely get full coverage out of this product. But what I do is I just dot a very little bit, and then I go in with my sponge, and I find that that really helps to sort of diffuse it out and lighten up the coverage. And I don't find that I get a lot of creasing with this if I go in pretty light, even though it is such full coverage and kind of a thick product. If I sheer it out, I just absolutely love it. I love it. And it's non-irritating for me, which is a big thing as well, because I do have eczema on my eyelids. And then I'm just gonna take what's left and I'm gonna dot down the center of my face to brighten a little bit. Just a pretty light makeup day today. We're not going anywhere, I don't think. We actually can't go anywhere. So we are locked down pretty hard where I live. Like, there's no restaurants open. You can't even go out on the patio. Yeah, I don't think there's anything open. So just staying home today, probably get some yard work done, but I wanted to show some of these new products. So let's go in next with this blush from Bite Beauty. I will link all these products below. I can't remember what this was called. It was quite quite a long name for it. This shade was Watermelon Margarita. It's very pretty, but it has a very wet feel to it. Sometimes I feel like cream blushes can be a little bit more drying, and I feel like this one is very wet feeling. But this is my second time using it. I did use it yesterday, and I did feel like it was very pretty. I do like this color. I think that is very pretty, but it's very wet on my skin. Like I can definitely feel it on there, and it doesn't dry down very quick. It's so wet that I almost feel like it wants to pick up my foundation, but when I look up close in the mirror, it isn't, but it's definitely very subtle. Like it's a very, very subtle blush. I'm actually going to go in with just a little bit more here. Yeah, definitely very subtle. I do like something with a little bit more punch to it. I don't feel like this is going to become one of my favorites, but it's okay. It's pretty. I prefer the Tower 28 Balm blush. I like the Rare Beauty ones. I feel like they all pack more of a punch than this one. This is pretty light, and it doesn't build a ton. So maybe the other shades are, you know, have more pigment and are better, but this, I do feel like this is pretty subtle. Okay, let's go in with the cream bronzer. So I have used this one before. This is the newest one in my collection. It's by Fenty, and it's in the shade 02 Butta Biscuit. I love this. I love this product. It is so pretty. It blends so easy. I really love that bronzer. It blends easy. I love the shade. Put a little down here, help with my jawline. Okay, I'm gonna set a little bit because that's it for my cream products. I have this powder from Tatcha. So this is a little mini one of the silk powder. I bought one of their little mini 4-packs because I wanted to try this. I wanted to try a couple other things. And honestly, except for the lip balm, I haven't really been enjoying any of them. So it came with the Liquid Silk Canvas Primer. I feel like this really doesn't do anything, and I'm not really loving it. And it came with the Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. I feel like this is too illuminating, which I've had this before and I didn't feel that way about it. But I feel like this almost makes my skin look kind of greasy. So I'll have to play with it a few times. It came with a Kiss You little lip treatment mask, which I'm loving. And then it came with this powder, which I'm not liking this powder at all. And it's so funny, when this powder came out, I thought, oh, I'm gonna love that. I was gonna just grab the full size. I am so glad I didn't. I feel like this is heavy and cakey and just makes my face look terrible. So having said all that, let's put some on. So you can see it here. It feels very soft and powdery. Like I don't know, I don't understand. Let's grab a pretty fluffy brush. I'm just gonna set mostly in my T-zone here. Yeah, when I look up close, I don't know if you'll be able to see, but I can see that powder. I can see it sitting on my face. It just clings and it grabs and it looks heavy. It looks drying, which I thought it was supposed to be kind of like a hydrating powder more than anything. Yeah, I mean, I can just really see it. It clings to all of my dry patches, which, as I've said before, I have incredibly dry skin, so I have lots of dry patches. So I don't love it for that. Yeah, I'm glad I got the mini because I just don't enjoy that product at all. Okay, let's use this Laura Mercier highlighter. This is the Matte Radiance Baked Powder Highlight 01. Now, I did use this yesterday. It's this really pretty domed packaging. I feel like when I swatch it, it looks like a highlighter, but I felt like on my face, I feel like it's so subtle. Let's use it first, see if we can use it as a highlight. I feel like it might almost be an all over powder. So let's see first as a highlight. I don't know, it's very, very subtle. Can we see? Is it doing much? Let's do the other side and then I think I'll go just over it with, kind of do it on my whole face. I feel like it's gonna be better used as sort of an all over finishing powder almost than a highlight. I mean, I like a pretty subtle highlight, but that's really subtle. I'm not even sure I can really see it. Let's do a little bit more, just sort of on the high points of my face. That's pretty. I think it's more of a finishing powder, to be honest, in this highlight shade I have. It's very subtle, but it's a really nice powder. Yeah, I like that product. I'm just not sure as a highlight. Okay, I'm gonna quickly put some lip balm on because honestly, I don't know what is going on with my lips, but they are crazy dry right now. I'm gonna put on this one from LANEIGE. It's their new one. I love this. I have it sitting here on my desk. It's the most adorable packaging. So it looks like that, and then the little spatula goes in the top. It has like this tropical smell to it, like a pina colada or something. It makes my lips feel so nice. Like those dry flakes that I had on there that I could feel a minute ago, they're gone. Okay, let's put a little bit of blush on because I feel like that blush has just disappeared. So I bought this little mini set from Benefit. This is a mini of the California. Okay, that's my base done. Let's go in and do eyebrows now. I'm gonna go in with this Marc Jacobs. You can see it there. It's the dual-ended brow pencil that I bought in the Sephora sale. So this is regularly like $51 or something crazy. I think it was on sale for $34, and then I got 20% off in the sale. I am really enjoying this. It's really nice. It comes with a pretty small brow pencil on one end, which does come with a refill. I don't know if that's still, I don't know if that makes it worth it or not. And then on the other end, it has the brow gel. So this is my preferred method to do my brows. I like to go in first with a pretty tiny pencil and then top it with a brow gel. I usually just fill in where I have some sparseness. Usually I get pretty close to a mirror, so this is a bit of a challenge. It's pretty soft and creamy. So I just follow the natural arch of my brow, and then I go in and I comb that through to soften any lines. And then I'm gonna go in with gel. This gel is nice because it's tinted and it does offer some hold, but not a crunchy hold. It's just a nice amount to hold, I feel like. Not that I think that this is worth $51, like I don't. I feel like from e.l.f. for under 10 you could get, you know, the same thing. But I wanted to try it. I'm glad I have it. I am using it. I do really like it. I will say it is a pretty wet gel, and so if I'm not careful with applying it, I can get it, you know, kind of make a mess on my skin. So I do have to be a little bit careful. Okay, so I'm not gonna do any eye makeup or anything. Again, we're not going anywhere and I don't have anything new, but let's go in with this tubing mascara from Velour. It claims a whole bunch of things. It says, I think it said it has peptides in there to help like lengthen and strengthen your lashes. It's got like a lash shield and then also a mascara. It's nice. Let me see if I can get in closer to show you as I'm doing this and try not to stab myself or giggle. It is very nice. So it does really lengthen my lashes. So that's one coat. I do feel like it does coat and lengthen my lashes. Like that is, you know, I can definitely see a difference there. I'm gonna go in with 2 coats just to show you. I have used this probably a handful of times at this point. So that's 2 coats. It's pretty, it's lengthening, it's fluttery, it's subtle. I did make a little bit of a mess, but only because I'm trying to get close to the camera to do it. So I think it's pretty I like a more dramatic lash. Like I don't feel like that's enough of a difference for me, but it's very pretty. There's nothing wrong with it. It typically doesn't flake or make a mess when I'm applying it. And at the end of the day, it does remove very easy. So I'm enjoying it, not as much as my Lash Paradise for sure, but so I'm gonna go in and do this other eye, and then I'll come back. I've got a lip gloss and a setting spray. Okay, that's got my makeup done. So let's go in with the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist. This is my second one of these. Give it a shake here. I love this. This is such a beautiful mist. It smells like watermelon candy. It smells so, so good. And it's a very fine mister. And it feels so nice and hydrating on the skin. I feel like it just helps my makeup sink in and look better. It does give me a bit of a dewiness, but I don't think it helps with longevity, but I don't think it claims to either. So I'm really, really enjoying this. Again, this is my second one in the last few months. I love this. And then some gloss. I have this little mini one from Ilia, and it's in the shade Only You. I think I got this with like a gift with purchase, or maybe I bought it with my points. I can't remember, but it's so nice. I love the shade and it feels very hydrating on my lips. I don't think it has much for lasting power, but it does feel very nice on my lips. And like I mentioned, my lips are gross and flaky right now. So there's the finished makeup look. Thank you guys so much for getting ready with me. I don't know about this Bite Cream Blush. I feel like after a few minutes, it's just gone and I can't really see it on my face anymore. So I don't know if I just need to get a deeper or darker shade in this, but I don't know. I don't think I even want to bother. This was like $40 or $45. And by the time you take the lid off, it's just not a lot of product in there, which is okay. I don't mind that, but I want it to show up, right? And I mean, I even topped this with a powder blush and I feel like it's not really showing very well. What else did we try that was new? The mascara, it's pretty, it's subtle. If you like a long, fluttery lash, I think you would really like this mascara. I don't know about all the other claims, whether it's gonna, lengthen and nourish my lashes. I don't know. I use Latisse, so that, that already does all of that. And then this Laura Mercier powder, I should look up online what it says. I feel like I want to use it as a highlighter, but I feel like it wants to be more of a finishing powder. And I just don't know if I love kind of that metallic look. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think sometimes I can look dewy and then sometimes I can look metallic. Almost like I've got, it's too shimmery. It's not dewy, it's shimmery, and I don't enjoy that as much. So anyways, thank you so much for getting ready with me. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you would subscribe, that would be amazing. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, everyone.